Hello, we're going to draw the intersection of the following linear inequalities, and along the way I'll also show you how to just draw a line and know which side of the inequality to shade. So we've got a relatively simple problem. So draw the intersection of the following linear inequalities: x plus y is less than or equal to 11, 7x plus 4y is less than or equal to 56, and then of course x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. So the first thing when you draw a linear inequality is that you want to know how to draw a line. And when you want to draw a line, you need to know 2 points on the line before you can draw a straight line between them. So the easiest way to do this for most lines is basically to do the x and y intercept. So for x plus y equals 11. So for x plus y less than or equal to 11, so the corresponding line will be x plus y equals 11. So the coordinates would be, like, say, when x equals 0, then y will be equal to 11. Then when y equals 0, x will be equal to 11. So that will give us the two coordinates there, with 7x plus 4y is equal to 56. So if x equals 0, then y will be 56 divided by 4, which is equal to 16. And then when y is equal to 0, h will be equal to 56 divided by 7, which is 7 eighths of 56, so that will be 8. Alright, so we've got our x and y coordinates, which means that we can plot them on the graph, and then we can draw a line. So we will do that right below just there. You can just give me a moment to draw a graph, so with appropriate dimensions. I'm kind of just sketching the graph here, so it's not going to be too straight on like the actual dimensions, but still, when you sketch a graph, you should kind of just aim for something just reasonable. So alright, so I'm just gonna roughly plot the points that is so 0, 11, so we'll do this like 5, 10, 15, 20, and that's gonna be 5, 10, 15, 20, so that's gonna be 15, 20. There we go. Alright, so for the first one, 0, 11, 11, 0, so we know that's gonna be around here. That's going to be 11, 0, and that's going to be 0, 11. So that means I can draw a straight line through this point here. There we go. And then for 0, 16, 8, 0, I'll do that in a different color so that we can kind of see what's happening. Let's choose red. So 0, 16, 8, 0, 16, so that's going to be up here, and then 8, 0 is going to be around 5, 6, 7, 8. Down there, so we can just draw a straight line through that. So okay, so one of the important parts is that since they are inequalities and they are less than or equal inequalities, so to know which part to shade, what I do, and you may have a different way of doing it, that's completely fine as well, is that what I do is that I test a point on the side of the inequality and see whether it satisfies the inequality. And so the easiest point to test is basically the origin. So the idea here, and I'm kind of just writing it down, so you can probably do it in your head, and so you don't necessarily need to write it down. So for example testing the origin. So in the first one, so it'll be 0 plus 0, which is less than or equal to 11. So basically, and then so what I want to do now is that I should label my inequalities as well. So that's x plus y is equal to 11. That's less than or equal to 11. And that is 7x plus 4y is less than or equal to 56. So what I personally do, is that with the point 0, 0 there, if it's in the inequality, that means we're going to want to shade that part of the inequality. But since we are shading a multiple inequalities, it can get a little bit confusing, kind of just like shading multiple things, and we only want the intersection. So what I do is that I just do a little arrow just to indicate direction, and I can always drop them out later, or I can just leave them in. So similarly for the other one, so if I do 7 times 0 plus 4 times 0, which is definitely less than or equal to 56. So that means for the inequality, I know it's going to be in the direction of 0 at the origin, that point here. So I'm just going to draw arrows down there that way like that. So from there I can kind of see which part I'm supposed to shade in. So I'm just going to remove the arrows now, and then I will pick a different color and then just shade in the required area. So noting, of course, we've got x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0, we can basically shade in the intersection of linear inequalities as follows. Now, the other thing I want to actually do is also show you how to do it in Desmos. So I will kind of just desmos.com, and then I will just set up the thing. Just put that on top. So Desmos.com is, if you don't know what it is, it's kind of just a reasonably straightforward graphics calculator. So and you should be able to kind of type the equations in that relatively easily. So once again, x plus y, and then when you do the less than or equals to, you can just type the left, whatever, the triangular bracket, and then the equals afterwards, and it'll convert it like that for you. And then and then similarly for the other one, 7x plus 4y is less than or equal to 56. So it's not Desmos is not really like actually meant to be able to calculate the intersection. If you can, that's great, but that should not be the priority. The main idea I want to stress here is that you can use Desmos to kind of just quickly prototype and or check your working and check your solutions, because with things like that, you should be able to kind of like maybe hover over. You can click on certain points, you can see the coordinates, you're 11, and you know, it's kind of like just making sure that you can do your calculations properly. So the idea is that you can use Desmos to quickly prototype and check your working, and as such you should be able to relatively check your answers to any associated exercises relatively easily. So hopefully that's nice, short, and quick, and should hopefully just be a refresher for most of you. For lines that do not kind of cross the x and y axis, hopefully they're simple enough for you to figure out as well. If not, pop them to Desmos, and they should be relatively easy to understand from there. Alright, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.